The second examples
of general nouns
are these. The nouns sun, earth, and universe are classified as general nouns. The definitions of the object indicated by the nouns sun, earth, and universe are accorded. So the speakers in the linguistic group remind of the same object with the noun sun, earth, or universe. This is possible when we are already accorded to the definition for each noun, sun, earth,
or
universe. Each object indicated by the noun sun, earth, or universe is identified as the only object. Then we can ask a question about what is the unit of the object indicated by the noun sun, earth, or universe. The starting point and ending point of the object indicated by the noun sun or earth are identifiable with a visible border. There is not the same object that can be indicated by the noun sun, earth, or universe. The starting point and the ending point of the object indicated by the noun universe are
identifiable
with the expanding border. The unit of the object indicated by the noun universe is expanding but definite
as the only one.
The definition and unit of the object indicated by the noun earth, sun, or universe are accorded to the speakers in the linguistic group. So, the noun earth, sun, or universe is classified as a general noun. The distinctive trait of the general noun earth, sun, or universe is in the fact that there is not a candidate to be identified by the accordance in the definition or unit for each general noun.
The number of the characteristics to define the object sun, earth, or universe as a general noun is limited. Despite the simplicity of the definition,
there is not the other object that can be accorded to the definition.
This reveals that the definition of the general noun sun, earth, or universe is only for one object.
So, the definite article as the determiner the that describes the general noun sun, earth, or universe reveals the fact that the object indicated by the general noun sun, earth, or universe is identified as the only one in every context by the speaker and the listeners who participate in the conversation. As the object indicated by the general nouns sun, earth, or universe is identified in every condition, the definite article the is applied to describe the object indicated by the general noun sun, earth, or universe without the prior context.
As the only object indicated by the general noun sun, earth, or universe is identified in every context, the speakers apply the definite article the to describe the general noun sun, earth, or universe, even at the first time when the general noun sun, earth, or universe is stated. There is a conference.
The proper nouns, the United States of America and the United Kingdom originate from the general nouns state and kingdom. So the definite article the reveals that the names for the two countries were agreed as proper nouns from the phrase of the general nouns state and kingdom. The plural object indicated by the general noun state or kingdom might become united as a new object that is defined with an identity. At first, when the war for being independent was ended, the ancestors might establish a country.
That the object indicated by the general noun state or kingdom are assembled.
The capital letter in each word to form the phrase of the general noun the United States of America or the United Kingdom reveals the fact that the noun to indicate each country is classified as a proper noun.
After the object indicated by the general noun state or kingdom are identified as a country in every condition, the speakers in the linguistic group might newly agree on the definition of the phrase of the general noun state or kingdom as a proper noun. As the first letter of the proper noun is signified into a capital letter, we can also understand that the first letter of each noun to consist of the name of the country is stated in capital letters.
The general noun state or kingdom that is already accorded as the general noun. A group of objects indicated by a general noun state or kingdom is newly agreed as a proper noun that is defined with an identity.
As an integration of the limitless definitions.
For the phrase of the general noun, the United States of America, the definition of the object indicated by the general noun state is accorded to the speakers in the linguistic group. Among the objects indicated by the general noun state around the world, the 50 units of the object indicated by the general noun state are accorded to constitute a country. The fact that the 50 units of the object indicated by the general noun state constitute a country is identified in every condition by the speaker and the listeners who participate in the conversation in the world. The speakers in the linguistic group might try to find the limitless number of the characteristics to define the phrase of the general noun state as a proper noun, the United States of America, after the identification of the fact that the phrase of the general noun state indicates the only country. Then the country indicated by the phrase of the general noun state might become defined newly as a proper noun, the United States of America, with the trust in the one. For the phrase of the general noun, the United Kingdom, the definition of the general noun kingdom is accorded to the speakers in the linguistic group. The object indicated by the general noun kingdom is accorded to constitute a country. The country indicated by the phrase of the general noun might be agreed as a new object. The new object might be identified in every condition by the speaker and the listeners who participate in the conversation around the world. Then the phrase of the general noun kingdom might be agreed as a proper noun. The third example of a general noun is violin. That is one of the musical instruments. The noun violin is classified as a general noun whose definition and unit are according to the speakers in the linguistic group. The definite article the is applied to describe an instrument that is identified in the conversation between the speaker and the listeners. For a situation in which one of the participants in the conversation is grasping and playing the instrument, the definite article the reveals the fact that the instrument is identified as the subject or object in the conversation. So the speaker who tells about many violins in the musical instrument store can indicate the object indicated by the general noun violin without the definite article the. Like there are various violins in the musical instrument store. Thank you for watching.